Barricades at the entrance of the St. Jude Hospital construction site were erected by police to cordon off the area and alert protesters as to the boundaries they were not allowed to cross. The patrol officers on duty had to ensure compliance despite agitation by UWP protesters.
We are leaving because we are a classy party of classy members, and we will not cause any interruption here today. We will not give the police any trouble. Okay? So we're just trying to get our supporters to turn back.
Yes.
Right? I don't agree with the decision that we shouldn't go closer. That is a bad decision, but we will go back.
However, the message was not clear to all, as political leader of the UWP, Alain Chasney, defying police orders, attempted to carry out an interview with the St. Jude building, squarely in the backdrop.
Record. Amen. Thank you, Sister Margaret. Thank you, Sister Tina. Thank you.
Chasney can be seen on camera attempting to convince police to remain on the site, but they would not budge, and he had to eventually return to the front of the barricaded area.
If you get angry, I guess a lot of us will get angry. We don't want that. So I am just stay and deal with things amicably.
But the matter did not go down well with some supporters, with former Ambassador for Diaspora Affairs, Dr. Joycelyn Fletcher's unsettling comments caught on camera.
How we will deal with the police and every single one of them, so go back. Today is their power, tomorrow the power is ours. Let's go back. Mark their face, take their pictures so you don't forget them.
The comments have been labeled by some pundits as an open threat of victimization towards the police officers. However, in an interview with the St. Lucia Times, Fletcher seemingly equivocates, stating, quote, "I was facing my people. I never spoke to the police. I said, let us go, we don't make rules. The people are doing what they are told to do, even if it is not right. So mark their faces, note them, take pictures of them so that when we get in power, you can go back to them and ask them why they did that when they themselves would not feel intimidated or victimized." She goes on, "If you had the whole video, you would see me pushing back the crowd, physically pushing the people who were more vocal and were in front." End quote. Home Affairs Minister Dr. Virginia Albert-Poyotte weighed in on the incident.
So there are a number of little innuendos and threats that are issued around the place. And these are things that the police need to pay close attention to, because sometimes people dismiss these things as, oh, it's just a rally or somebody has said something. But we can treat it as a form of threat to the police, where if the police is carrying out their duties and somebody felt that they were not satisfied with the decision of the police, that they could put their photos or their names on record for further forms of reprisal or action against them. This, I find, is not correct. It is not acceptable, and our law enforcement officers are also paying close attention to the individuals who are actually articulating these expressions.
The message from the Home Affairs Minister was clear.
I need to tell persons that too many times we see the police as our adversaries. The police are supposed to be the friend of the people because they are there to protect them. And if we begin to change our attitude towards the police, we will get a lot more out of them rather than the confrontational aspect. If we can relate the policemen who work in St. Lucia, they are both men and women. They are mothers, they are fathers, they are husbands, they are sons. So they are human beings that live in our society. And let us treat them as that and work with them so that they carry out their duties.
Poyotte noted how the sacrifice and courage of police officers in the execution of their duties that often puts them in harm's way goes unappreciated, emphasizing the need for an apolitical and dispassionate approach to law enforcement matters. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.